welcome everyone to Celebrating Juneteenth Past and Present. This is brought to you by We Are One, SCC, and Worldwide Juneteenth. Hi, I'm Lynette, and today we're going to talk to Olivia Terry, and she's going to explain to us the benefits of aromatherapy as part of a health routine, especially in today's time of COVID, which presents with us with a lot of isolation. Hi, Olivia, how are you?
I'm doing very well in yourself.
Hanging in there. So great. I'm so glad we got a chance to talk to you because this is one of my favorite topics, health and management, self-management of self-help. So give us a little bit of information about what you found out about some of the things we could do to help us during these times of COVID to kind of cope and rejuvenate.
I'm glad you asked that. What I'm doing currently while during these stressful times, because I do suffer from stress, I like to do a lot of deep breathing. And what I've done is learn to create my own world. By creating your own world, you make your own atmosphere. By how I start creating my own world is first with solitude. With solitude is being alone time. Even if you're not alone and you're in a room with others, you can separate yourself and take the time to be in a room alone in a small space. Basically, some privacy. That's also being away from technology as well when you're alone.
Yeah, it sounds like a good deal, especially now that we use so much technology just to communicate. You do need to just
Yes,
stop and disengage. So when you're
yes.
alone, so what type of things do you also include as part of the time of alone? Do you just kind of sit in a room and kind of look at the wall, or what things do you recommend people to do in order to kind of center themselves?
Well, to decompress and to relax, more so, I have aromatherapy treatment for myself.
Tell me more about that.
Oh, aromatherapy is setting the mood, the atmosphere, to inhale fragrances that you admire and like. For instance, my favorite aromatherapy, and I'll go in detail, is I would like to use essential oils. When I'm utilizing my essential oils to make that fragrance, I admire lavender because lavender helps relaxation. The reason I use lavender is because I suffer from anxiety from time to time and stress, and it feels like you're having a heart attack, which you don't want to
Mhm.
have throughout the day, every minute of the day.
No, no
While
bueno.
utilizing, yeah, no, that's not a good thing at all. Okay. So with essential oils, what I do is I'll purchase my essential oils from the health food store, or I even gotten them from other locations like an Aldi, a Walmart, or various other stores because we want to make sure that they're safe and not harmful for us to inhale.
All right. So you use lavender. That's great to help calm the system. What other
Yes.
aromas are there out there? And then how do those enhance one's mood?
Let's say you're feeling a little sluggish, or I may be feeling a little sluggish. I'll use lemon essential oil. All one would need is just to make the purchase 1 to 2 drops or 4 drops, depending upon. But lemon is more of a stimulant versus a relaxation. So to make you feel like you just woke up and feeling really bright, like you had some vitamin C orange juice.
All right. So what are some of the others?
Oh, some others are you have I mentioned already lavender, you have lemon, you have marjoram, which people may utilize in their kitchens when they're cooking. You have frankincense, you have bergamot, you have rose hemp, you have hemp oil. There are various type of fragrances because basically it's diluted from plants.
Hmm.
Altogether, essential oils are for us to receive this great fragrances.
Okay. So when you purchase the lavender and you bring it home, what's the process for getting the aroma in the air? Do you just kind of put it on like a spoon and light the spoon with a lighter or something, and or put it in a candle? What do you recommend is the most effective way to get that scent
Well, sure.
permeating?
Sure. Well, there are various ways, as you mentioned. If you would want to purchase another bottle, not just the essential oil, it's an empty bottle with the spray at the top. You're going to add some water, preferably purified water or some type of Drinking water. If you don't, regular tap water will do as well. You're going to pour that water in that small bottle and just put 2 to 3 droplets of whatever essential oil, again, lavender for myself. Shake up the bottle, and then you spray it around the home. If you want to go in a little deeper, you can use a diffuser. Just take it as if it's a humidifier, but it's not helping with humidity and moisture. It's actually releasing those nice fragrance of lavender or whatever else one may be interested in. There are various types to purchase from different prices. If one doesn't want to use, or I like the diffuser, I will also put it on my skin as well. But before putting it on the skin, once again, we have to worry about safety because some of these essential oils are very pure form and you don't want to irritate the skin. So then that's when we're going to go into a carrier oil. Now, one may ask, what's a carrier oil? Because I didn't know what a carrier was. Also oil 8 years ago. A carrier oil could be something like an almond oil, a coconut oil, and other various oils. And you would apply that on your skin first before you place the essential oil. Also, almond oil could be used. So a lot of these oils are actually in our own households, in our kitchens or in our pantries. And this again to protect the skin.
All right. Thank you so much for that. And so we get the, the diffuser, we're putting this in the air. So what's the process to start calming down ourselves? Is there a
Just
routine that you engage that's very helpful?
Sure, just taking deep breaths, inhaling through the nostrils and exhaling through the mouth. That will get you going with it brain. It'll help with the brain. It helps with your mood. It helps with your well-being. It just helps overall.
Fantastic. So how
With
many
the
times do you
senses.
recommend? How many times do
Oh,
you recommend taking it in and out? Just once or three
no,
times? What's your recommendation?
well, you'll instantly, because the brain is magnificent with those fragrances extracted from from plants to make that oil for the essential oils. So it may take you less than 3 inhales, maybe 4. It all depends on that stress level, what you're going through and what you're experiencing. You may
Fantastic.
actually feel it the first time if it's the first time even using an essential oil and using a diffuser.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for sharing this great tip for calming the self in these trying times. So before you got involved in all of this, what was life like for you and how has it changed?
Well, it's changed because I know I have to juggle tasks so I could stay on one task. I would do this and it would help me focus. And then there are also other fragrances to help focus. And if I'm not utilizing my essential oils, I will also have candles of various fragrances, various sizes. Just make sure you let it out properly. Instead of blowing it out, you want to apply something on top like a book so that that still stays in the room instead of the normal blowing that we do. Incense are also my best friend when I'm stressed out. Again, due to juggling multiple tasks, or even when people are blowing their horns consistently on the streets.
Fantastic. All right. So, everyone out there, for all of those of us who want to take some stress relief, a great way to do that is to get some quiet time, get some privacy, and to engage in those essential oils of the diffuser so that you can breathe them in and breathe them out and have your brain start to open up and your body start to relax so that we can
Yes,
start to better deal with today's times. All right. Thank you
yes.
so much, Miss Olivia Terry. Is there anything else you wanted to say to the audience before we go?
Yes, before I close out, I like to mention a vision board. A vision board also helps to create the world, or create my world and create your world. How to start
Yeah.
off with a vision board. You can use clippings, magazines, photos, quotes, comments, just words. Whatever your vision is, that's what you're creating. If you want to be on the beach, have a beach photo. Have yourself in a swimsuit. Whatever your interests are. You can even have a posting of a straw hat. Again, whatever you like, whatever beverages you like to drink, whatever food you like to eat, because again, we're creating our own world.
So that's a great idea. So when we're alone by ourselves doing our breathing exercises, have that vision board in front of you. Take that in.
Yes.
and focus on achieving that that way of life that you envision for yourself. Thank you so
Yes.
much, Olivia Terry. It's been a pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. This has been Celebrating Juneteenth, Past and Present, brought to you by We Are One SEC and Worldwide Juneteenth. Have a terrific rest of your day.